Hi, could you introduce yourself, your name, your position, your department, and how many years at UNC?
So many questions right out of the gate. My name is Desirée Rieckenberg. I serve as the Dean of Students, and I have been at UNC for almost 13 years now.
Awesome. And where do you call home?
So home for me right now is in Hillsborough, North Carolina, but I grew up in a small town in Southern Illinois.
And were you a first generation undergrad or graduate student?
I was both, actually. I was the first in my family to go to undergrad and the first person to venture out into graduate school as well.
And what was your major in college?
I majored as an undergrad in psychology and community health education, and in grad school I spent the majority of my studies focused in on educational administration.
I want to know, what was the most challenging part of your college experience?
I think the most challenging part of my undergraduate experience really was trying to figure out where to be able to ask for help. I didn't have a lot of, I guess, college capital going into my experience, and so it took a while to settle in and find folks on campus that I felt like could be trusted and would help me and steer me in good directions.
If you could go back in time, what advice would you give your college self?
I think I would tell myself to slow down and take advantage of opportunities. I look back at my experience and recognize that I was in such a hurry to finish and to be able to get out into the working world, to be able to make money and do things, that I didn't take advantage of some of the involvement opportunities and study abroad and things that really make a college experience today much more full.
Could you describe how you got into student affairs?
It all started from like my own college journey and being involved and being able to see what an impact that made on me. I left my undergrad experience and was really looking for kind of that next step, and it really came down to one of those kind of trusted advisors who's like, you can do the same thing that I do. You just have to be able to spend a little bit more time in school. And so it really was that kind of trusted advisor, student organization person that said, let me open these doors for you, and kind of introduce me into a career that I have been a part of now for more than 20 some odd years.
Wow, that's great, congrats. What exactly brought you to UNC-Chapel Hill?
I think the truth is I came here for a job. I came here to join the Dean of Students team as the Associate Dean of Students. But I think beyond just being able to look at kind of job and vocation was really, I was looking for a campus that would feel like home. And so at the time, I wasn't really searching for a new job opportunity. And so when this one came up, I knew it had to be something really special for me to leave where I was, to move across the country and try to put some roots down here.
What's the biggest misconception about Dean of Students?
I think the biggest misconception about the Dean of Students and the Dean of Students office generally is that if you hear from us, that you're in trouble. I think that there's a lot of old history and lots of movies that folks have watched that when they hear and think about the Dean of Students, it's because you're gonna get called into some like principal-like office. And really what we're here to do is help support you and help you navigate your experience so that you can make the most out of it and be successful.
And what's the most interesting thing you've learned in your role?
Ooh, the most interesting thing I've learned in my role. Nothing is as simple as what it looks like on the surface. And I think that's something that we try to talk to students about too. So most of the time, the answers that you're looking for are not just a yes or no. And that it takes a little bit more time and a willingness to give yourself some grace to be able to travel a path and to maybe even do it along somebody to see what that great result could turn out to be like.
Finish a sentence. If I didn't work in student affairs, I would.
If I didn't work in student affairs, I would be a food critic / journalist. I love food and I love being able to explore all kinds of new foods and cultures through food. And so if you're ever looking for a recommendation on restaurants or different types of things, then I'm your person. And so if I didn't work here and money wasn't an option, then or wasn't an obstacle, then I would definitely be out there trying and eating all the food that I could.
I love that answer. What's your favorite spot on campus?
I love the arboretum. It's on the complete other side of campus from where I am located. So one, if I want to go there, especially during the day, it makes me get out of the office, and especially like on a day like today, it's a breath of fresh air. And it doesn't matter what season it is, even when it is winter and the sun may not be shining, there's still something beautiful to be able to kind of walk through and meander on the pathways and find some quiet peace.
What's your favorite memory from your time at Carolina?
My favorite memory. So I think I have two, and both of them are about celebration. So I was on campus and on Franklin Street working for the national championship game in 2017. And so that was a really amazing experience that I've heard students talk about and heard so much about what that means for folks on this campus, but to actually be a part of it at that point in time and get to see all the excitement in the community and all the things that go into that, that was definitely one of my favorite celebrations. And then just this last year, it marked the first time we had graduation at Kenan Stadium at nighttime, and the fireworks. I was there and I got to sit in the very back and being able to sit and watch the celebration, the hats going up in the air and the fireworks. Definitely a memory I will take with me.
Okay, last question. What is an item on your bucket list?
An item on my bucket list. So I have the North Carolina bucket list, and one of those things that I haven't done that I really, really still want to do is go out and spend some time in the Outer Banks. I have been all over the state and had an opportunity to be able to see, do, and eat lots of things. But that's the one area in North Carolina that I haven't been to. So would love to be able to go and venture out there. And if folks have any suggestions on things to do, you can send them my way. Hi, my name is Desirée Rieckenberg, and I serve as the Dean of Students on campus here at UNC-Chapel Hill. If you are looking for an opportunity to be able to engage with a wonderful team of folks who are here to support you, come visit us at the Dean of Students office in Sasby North, or check us out at dos.unc.edu.